over the wood, only hit the wood now, start your turn, bit of power. Again, it will be full power at 40 all turns. This Just Flight Hawk accelerates the turns. Again, it's a tad slippery. And we're rolling out on the road there. Dead wing's good. Okay guys, welcome back to me then, Fast Performance. This is the aircraft I used to fly an instructor on, the Hawk T1 from Microsoft Flight Sim. I haven't flown it before, this is Just Flight aircraft. I've just downloaded Microsoft Flight Sim even though it's about to get replaced. I'm not too sure what I'm doing, I have not flown this yet, so let's have a look outside. How do we look around it? I have no idea. Oh, there we go, look at that with the mouse button. So this is real weather at Valley today, which is pretty typical of a Valley day. So it would be instrument recovery is mandatory probably, and we're going to go down to fly the Mach Loop in a very quick sortie. My fuel should be about 1300, which I have got on there. I've got some lights. I need these radios up here. The problem with Microsoft Flight Sim I'm finding, everything flashes blue. You know what I mean? Which is just kind of offsets the experience. I think that's how you do your states there. I just want to get rid of this. How do I get rid of it? Oh, there we go. And like, so I click this for the frequency chart and it all comes up blue, which is kind of ruins things. It's not the guy's problem. Right, let's have a look. Pre-takeoff then I want 0, neutral, neutral. So 0 on that, neutral, neutral on my trims, which I've got. Then pitot comes on, which is good. Anti-switch on, so pito's back here. There's pitot, anti-squid there, and then I've got flaps at mid, which is there. And then we come across, we check the seat with live. I don't know how to do it. I'm assuming the seats are live already because those pins are there, which is good. Fuel, we've got a 1300, and then we've got the radios all set and everything else. Full and free, we've done on the ground. We've done that before, and we've got some rudder. We keep it straight, few brakes. Let's get airborne, guys. See if we can go and find this. I'm going to head down the coast there. I don't know really what's going on. The altimeter is 1013. We'll fly on that. I'll stick the course bar to the runway heading, and we're not going to fly for too long. And I'll chop this out, make this a 10-minute tape. Right, ILS, whatever. That's not going to work, is it? Got that on power. Take emergencies brief. I say complete up to 90 knots. Report for anything 90 through the gear. Gear selected up. I'll report land back on for top line red hide. Surge, bird strike, anything else. For a bit more power on that, please. Brakes are holding. Anything post getting airborne, we'll just look at doing nothing till 250 knots. Power's good. TGT's settled and rolling. Off the brakes. I'm not doing air traffic today. Okay, that rudder would not be that effective at this point. Not until about 50 knots anyway. There's 50 knots. Now rudder will start coming effective. Now it's effective. Reduce brakes up to that point. I'm looking for about 90 knots. Those come up. 120s you start flying. Holding the attitude. There we go. Positive rate of climb. Look at the altimeter and the VSI. Positive rate of climb 1 and 2. Gear travels. Flaps travel. Holding the attitude there. Horizon to the bottom of the canopy. There we go. Gear is up. Flap is up. Before 200. Panel is clear. About 5 to 10. Nose up in the climb. And we'll start a right turn now. What have we off? No, we're not. We're doing a left turn. We're off runway 31, aren't we? So left turn here. About 45 degree angle of bank. I'm using a bit more than that. Looking at the weather, we'll get above that. And it'll be Victor 61 to radar. Vic 61, stud 3, Vic 61. Trim, 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 Davies. I've now got to click on this thing, haven't I? Preset. Oh, mate, what's going on? You've got to roll it. Okay. Roger that. So do I need to speak to these dudes now? So I'm going to come left onto about 150 initially. I will speak to them in a second. Get the aircraft climbing. Heavy trim in this jet, and it's not supposed to be in the real one. It's not. It's quite light trim. Okay, that's good. 150. Trim it out for that. It's quite steady. Flight bar's good. Dead wings good. Let's speak to air traffic. How do I do this? Air traffic. Just acknowledge. Can you go?
Tower, British
Go away,
Aerospace,
mate.
X-ray 266 frequency change.
So Dag Lethleys to the north, McCunther to the south. We'll go around the loop, back out, up to Lake Barla here, and then we're going to Scooby-Doo. It looks like Scooby-Doo. If you look at it, it's got like the ear and the mouth and everything. From Scooby-Doo, we'll hit 330, back into the A5 pass, back into Valley. It should take us about 20 minutes, and I hope to cut the tape right down for you. I'll cut this bit out, guys, as we cruise it down south 15,000, just save you a bit of time. Leveling off 15. Okay, fire adds then. Fuel is going to be for low level, about 1150 is good. Instruments are synchronized. Radios, we'll put 3008 on, or just leave it on this one. It should be studded, but whenever I put the stud card out, I can't read it, of course. All the studs there, fill that stud card in. We would put that frequency on for low level. And then we'll look at radios. Altimeters, I'll leave 1013 on. Well, it was 1013, it's gone 2992 now. What are you doing, mate? I don't want 2992 on. It was 1013 on takeoff, wasn't it? Have we just somehow changed? I mean, well, it's the same thing, but it's just, I don't know. I'm reading stuff wrong, I guess. How can we have 1013 and 2992 on the same? I'll have a look back on the video in a minute. And then we're looking at DMIS, not necessarily safety altitude. We haven't really got one here, so we're going to descend down, looking at the right place now. a beam climb better. So we're going down for that first one there. So I'm going to start my descent now, coming in at the first valley there, up to down Glenflew, and then we'll find the loop. So in the descent then, we'll do, what's that, 15 down for about 1,000. Cruise descent, 350 knots, 14 for 2 to level. Weather looks clear, see if we can see climb better down. There's climb better there. Normally sheep on the runway there. It's a disused field, used for drone stuff now. 13 for 2. I knew a mate with a Swan, and he took his jet into the climb better, I think. Nose wheels up. Got an award for it. 350 in the cruise descent then. Look outside. Just doesn't seem to... I'm not going to complain about it, it's good. It is what it is, it's good. Yeah, brake travels. Nine for 2 to level. 8 for 2, main leads. 7 for 2 to level. 6 for 2. Visual surface, happy with that. Keep the altimeter and check for this. Stepping for 2 down for 1. Speed builds. 1's dark down here, isn't it? And the valley should just coming up here. And we just got past it, so we'll just turn around. Building speed, 4G turns, looking out the top, happy, holding 1,500 feet. There we go, there it is up there. Now, good way to collect seagulls by going inland here is try and stay as high as possible. Dead wings clear. Looking for 420, can hold about 93% on this. That fuel's not burning in the way I thought it would be burning, to be fair. Making fuel. Maybe we've got fuel hold on or something like that, I don't know. First time I've flown this jet, guys, in about T1, probably in a, well, crikey, last one it was a Just Flight Hawk on X-Plane, I think it was. This is obviously Microsoft Flight Sim. Right, so let's have a look then. Nicely tucked in, weather looks fit. I think it's Barmouth down there, I think, can't remember now. Always good to get an ice cream. You've got visually judged low level here because we don't have a radar altimeter. So we know the sea should be at 0 from Valley, from the altimeter, when it was on 1013. So we're looking... If you ran about 250 feet over the sea here, you probably will be alright. Looking long, guys always look long. That speed's being held at about 90, is it? 90%? That should be alright. Haven't played much of Microsoft Flight Sim at all, guys, so don't hit me for this one. I'm really just... I think I did a bit of gliding, just to bind the controls, and this is the first time I really used a powered aircraft. Quite dark down here. Birds activity will be probably quite high. So before I enter the loop, there's the exit to the loop up there, right 1 o'clock. Before I enter the loop, I want to really make sure that I haven't got any activity coming down from Barlow, which is out there to the left, or for the northern plain. No one's coming down from the northern plain, and also no one's exiting the loop. Looks like no one's exiting the loop. Let's get into the entrance then. 4G turns and Hawk, all turns to 4G, keep out the weather. And now have a quick look out. There's the road. Just make sure no one's coming out. No one's coming out. Happy. Now we're in. Follow the road in. Weather's coming down. Still fit. Your escape is vertical. 420 we want. Feels good. Visor lights, altimeter, radio squawk, time. Normally some photogs on the hill here. Wave to them. Hey dudes, what's up? Not too bad, Tim. How you doing? Not too bad, man. Check the wall on the left. Phrases slide into that, as I almost did then. Got to get used to how much you've got to pull on this jet. Offset to the right. Sitting on the right, there's an escape straight ahead if we need it. Looking left, weather looks poor, but going anyway because we're legends. 4G, it's hard to get used to this. How much you got to pull, of course. I'm using wing stuff, which I like. I don't think wing's going to last. I would recommend Thrustmaster Warthog. I like the Thrustmaster Warthog. I know people don't. Fine, I get it. I'm using wing at the moment. The F-16 throttle, is it the X throttle, and the F-15 F-15 throttle, F-16 stick, and I've got a PTO2 panel as well. I like wing. They're priced well. I think the after service is going to be poor, from my students are saying it is, but one of the guys has got a broken throttle at the moment. I know people in the comments there will go, hey, buy this one. It's like, hey, whatever works for you, right? Whatever works for you. So we'll clear out They're happy staying in the valley then. This is conflict to the south. Follow the valley up here. Sometimes there's traffic coming in from the south here, so really just have to roll out and check it. Flight path's good, dead wing's good, no one coming in here. There's another area where people come in. The 19 squadron jets used to come in here. I'll show you where it is. Over to the right, 1 o'clock now. You've really got to look out that area there. A lot of jets, I had jets hop in before me, just coming in through there like pairs coming in ahead of me. Everyone flows this valley in the same direction, so we all flow it here. 420 fuel. It's not burning fuel, this jet, and this is wrong. It should burn a lot more fuel. 20 kilograms a minute at low level. I would run a clock, guys, but the clock on this thing doesn't seem to work. There's a flap here. Look, there's no clock. The clock's behind that. You can't separate the two. There's a clock that pops up there. Right, leave that throttle alone, David. She's jazzing the motor. So we're going to come out the loop, point with this hill straight ahead. See that wood on the side there? That's where you're aiming for. You want to be over the wood for the left-hand turn. Power, attitude, trim equals performance, about 90%. Normally 92, 93% give me 420. This jet seems a bit slippery, to be fair. So about 89, 90 in this Just Flight Hawk. Over the wood, only hit the wood now, start your turn, bit of power. Again, it will be full power at 4 all turns. This Just Flight Hawk accelerates in the turn, so again, it's a tad slippery. And we're rolling out on the road there. Dead wing's good. Following the road along. I don't like the way things move around the cockpit here. I much prefer VR than VR. Up the road, it just seems like everything, you know what I mean? It's too snappy like a crocodile. I could probably slow it down. I don't think I'm going to be flying this aircraft in track AR that much, apart from show you YouTube videos. Look left for the photographers up the hill. Hello, mates, mates and matesses. That's right. This is the exit. So as we go exit, we check. Anyone coming in from the north? No. There's the entrance over there, and then we're going to go all the way around to the right. No one coming in from Barmouth again. Clear. And then we're going up here, so good look out. I normally do half a turn here quickly, roll out, just check again, clear, and then we want to be on the left-hand side of the valley coming up here. It's 4G turn, 4G turn. And if you're wondering how you can pull 4G, just notice how far the stick comes back in your hand. Flight path's good, dead wing is good, weather looks poor up the northern plain, noted, and good, flight path's good, and fuel. That fuel's not burning at all, is it? Power, come on. I've had jets pass me down here on the right hand side. It's pretty, you can see him pretty well though. It's got nose lights. It's come down the right hand side, waving them. Hello mate, you're right. Yeah, lads. So up here to Barla, over Barla then we'll head up to Scooby-Doo. From Scooby-Doo we'll run 330, see if we can get through the A5 pass and see if we can motion back into RAF Valley. I'm going to probably use a bit of Microsoft Flight Sim in my school to teach some elementary stuff. Maybe through these videos type thing if people are wanting to join the school. Shadowlands guys running a new Primo course soon, but you can start Primo at any time. People always want to start at the beginning. It's like you don't need to start at the beginning, you can start at any time. Don't you worry about that. That's the whole point of the Primo course, which is the initial course. And we've got a new weapons course starting pretty soon too, as well as the Phantom OCU is also going to be running on Thursday nights pretty soon. Fuel, yeah, we should be well below 1,000. 20 kilograms a minute it should be though. It's not. Right, so again, looking for the town of Barla, offset to the right. That weather looks pretty skosh up there. This is live weather. I just clicked live on Microsoft Flight Sim, so not the best valley flying day today. Well, pretty average valley flying day today. No one coming up there. We'll go around the back of Barla then. We'll go and find Scooby-Doo. Power, roll, pull. Hey Barla lads, 4G, looking out. I guess that's the guy doing his restraining maneuver. Head up to that gap up there. And let's roll out of the gap there. Flight path is good. Dead wing is good. I think Scooby-Doo's on the left here somewhere. There's a left in there, there's a right in there. Show me the map pop up. Just a little bit. The weather's getting a little bit. Ah, that's it. It's up to the right. Endless. It's weird because without being in VR, your head doesn't. I'm making excuses. Right, this looks like Scooby-Doo. Let's have a look. You can see on the map there, it looks like a Scooby-Doo, doesn't it? Like, there's the ears. Ears are there. Mouth, neck, Scooby-Doo, isn't it? From here, we're going to run 330. Got so much fuel, it's ridiculous. 330, so straight ahead 330. That weather has come down. It's not looking great. See if we can letterbox this. If you need to letterbox, step up early. Yeah, I've got a green air to the right. Let's go for the green air. And we're clear above. It's safe. It's safe. We don't work the same rules in civilian flying, so I know this probably isn't safe in city world, but don't worry, it's safe in general. One of the big threats down here will be birds. Birds haven't got an instrument rating, of course, so they will fly only Victor-Mike conditions, so they will be in this gap between below the clouds. I know I've offset 350. I do need to come back on 330 at some point to get to the loop, maybe 320, but there is a way we can get into the loop from the north here if we have to as well. So not the loop, 85 pass. Just see whether I can reposition onto about 320. There we are, right one. There it is on the nose. Got the woods checking out from the right. A lot of guys coming down from the right from Llandudno, heading south. We'd have a 7001 squawk on. I've got a clue how to put that on in this flight sim, mate. That's the loop. That's the 85 pass entrance on the nose there. So again, nice and fit weather. It's pretty good. Fuel, too much for landing, to be fair. I want to be under 900 at least. I don't know why we've got so much fuel. It just doesn't seem to burn the fuel. Crazy. So that's the A5 entrance. And I'll look for the exit here. There is an exit. Rotary mates tend to use this, but I never use that. This one that flows to the east here. A lot of helicopter mates in there. That's clear. So let's go through this one then. Snowden's up here on the left and we'll follow the road in. Yeah, it doesn't give you the... It's just weird. It feels like I'm hiding behind like some cardboard cockpit and the rest of the world is flowing outside. It's lovely. I think in VR it's going to be exceptional. And actually, to be fair, it's not too bad. It brings it back to me anyway. I'm looking at the same things. I'm doing the same things I did for real. Yeah, so it's a good sim. It's a good aeroplane, this. 42 quid, though. Fair enough, though. You know what I mean? It's alright. 42 quid. Smoking a crack pipe, man. Let's have a look. 4G. And get that done early, guys. We do drop down here against A5. Roll out. Keep it low. Don't climb until the end. And then flight path's good. Dead wing's good. Happy with that. We're going to climb out over the Menai Pass and we are going to give Valley a call. About 300 and back to 350. So clear above. Up. Left. And I will, this weather, I'm going to try and keep beneath it if I can. Should be above 2,000 with the Menai Straits, because there's light aircraft traffic normally, but I'm going to try and route in like that. Now, I haven't got an ILS on, so I'm going to stick my runway 315 it is on. I would put my heading bug on that as well, but I can't seem to do the heading bug here. Oh, I can. Okay, so the wind is pretty calm, I think, today, so I'm just going to see if they give me a wind here. So I'm going to put that on the reciprocal 135. I'll give Valley a call if I remember how to do that. All right, air traffic. See if we can get landing at Valley. Tune Valley approach. Crest flight following. What does that mean?
Valley approach British Aerospace X-ray.
Does that mean I want to land?
British Aerospace hop 5 miles northeast of Echo Golf Zulu India 2005.
I would be 350 here, Davies. Come on.
Request flight following.
What does flight following mean?
British Aerospace X-ray 266 Valley approach. Squawk 0423.
I'm not squawking that, mate.
Squawk
I don't know what I'm doing with this comm.
British Aerospace
I haven't used it.
266.
British Aerospace 266 radar contact 3 miles north.
Can I land? Dude, can I land? 2992, roger that. Can I... Stop talking, mate. I need to land. Come on, I want to get into the break. Roger, contact.
Roger, British Aerospace.
Just give me an airport list, dude. Come on, airport list. Airport list. Airport list. Where's Valley? Valley Airbase. One inbound. Tower. Actually, ATIS would be pretty good. Let's go to ATIS first. Not really on time. What is the wind? 27012. West at 12. West at 12.
Visibility 9er. Sky condition. Ceiling 1,700 feet broken.
This is the best runway, and I want to. All right, Valley Tower. Thanks, mate. 270 at 12. I want crest full stop.
Valley Tower, British Aerospace X-ray 266 is 9 miles
9 miles.
east,
Right, let's get on that TACAN.
Papa to land.
350. I'm rushed. Feeling busy. 2992. 1000. Looks like it's going to be a 5-foot circuit. 3-1, roger that, mate. 270. It's going to be a slackener. Stand by. Do it again, Davies. Just try and do one thing at a time, mate. There we go. 271 at 12 knots. 270 is going to be a slack. Roger that from that. So that's going to push you away from the runway. Give it a couple of degrees, mate. Yeah, about 142, something like that. It's going to be alright. There we are, visual of the field. Am I on tower? I think I was on tower, wasn't I? Don't want that. Oh, what is going on with the menus? I think I've called them up enough times, haven't I? Acknowledge landing clearance. That'll do it. Oh, yeah, it did. Shut up. Acknowledge landing clearance.
Cleared to land runway tree 1 British Aerospace 266.
Talk about faff factor on this one. No, I've lost it from the airfield. There's the water, there's the field, there's the lights. Right, it's 500-foot circuit, low level circuit. Rosnagel lads. Right, that's it. Bring it in. Initials. Big 61 initials. Big 61, 350 Davies. 500 feet, mate. Don't climb. You'll regret this. It's going to blow you out. Back on the 140 on the brake. 4G. There's my office down there. Used to be. Hello, Tim's office. Well, probably not the best tape in the world, guys. I do apologise. Clear downwind. Roll. Pull. Idle. Air brake travels. Holding 500 feet, not 800 feet. It just doesn't. I think VR would be epic with this, and I will fly VR. 4G, 140. Looking for below 200. 140 there, 500 feet. Flight path is good, dead wing is good. Spacing, yeah, not too bad. We'll have a look. Holding that, trimming it out, holding the spacing. Just track VR is a bit weird, isn't it? Below 200, air brake coming in. MI black gear travels, and flaps travel to half. And trim it out, looking for 160 stabilised. We're going to power roll flap for the downwind, and it'll be F661 brake land. Oh, power, it takes a whole world, now it needs a whole world power. There's something wrong with that, that's wrong. That's wrong. Roll, power, flap. I don't want to take flap now on that, I'm going to have to take it. That lost a lot of speed with that flap, that wouldn't have happened. 150, looking to intercept it halfway around. It's just, a bit weird. I'm not blaming the jet, guys. I'm blaming the track IR and everything else. 110 plus fuel. I've got about 120 approach speed, 120 knots approach speed. So I'm heavy. I'm going to be hot. No stall warner on this jet. You can see us crabbing in with wind from the left. F661 finals get down. Look at the speed. It's hard to hold the speed. Full power. It's just not responding, is it? Look at that. Full power against the 110 knots. It's not responding. Weird. Weird. Okay, around up, idle. So I don't like that landing bit on that. In VR it might be different, but that's not good. That doesn't feel right. Apart from that, the jet feels alright, low level. Yeah, it's not too bad. Just it would respond to power like that, even with 1,000 pounds or 1,000 kilograms. Sorry, guys. Hope that was alright. Just having a bit of a look at it. Really, roll out. Also with 1,000 kilograms, it doesn't slow down that quickly. It's not bad. Crikey, I'm not criticising it. It's actually alright. It's actually alright. Let's go along and we'll just taxi along. Seats pin with travel. I don't know whether I can do that. Can I? Seat and canopy pin. Can I click them? No. Seat and canopy pin with travel. I'll come off the next one here. Coming out here. And I'll cut a load of this stuff out so it becomes a 10-minute tape. Because right now I've recorded 26 minutes. So I'm going to cut that down to 10 minutes. There's my office over there. Hey, Tim's office. There's the hangar. Just put the jets in. Looks a bit different, but that's alright. Right. Mass safe. Oh, come on. Alright, mate, chill out. Oh, God. I don't know. Right, yeah. There's things about this. The brakes aren't that good, and the power, the finals turn would make more of a difference than it actually did. Alright, mate. I'm gonna go and speak to their traffic, so being dicks. Give me that then.
Going to 122.1 British Aerospace 266.
I don't like the audio. Oh, fine. Guys, hope it was alright. Let's have a look outside. We made it. Yeah, lads. It has got a centerline pod on it. That's interesting because that should. Maybe that's why it's more draggy on finals. Wouldn't be that draggy, I think. Wouldn't be that draggy on finals with a pod on because we used to use the gun pod on the T2. It was never that draggy. Anyway, guys, I'm going the wrong way now. You can't. There's no exit. There's no way. Well, we can get this way, but I don't want to. Can't bother. All right, guys. Hope it was alright then. Come and join the school if you want to learn how to fly. We use DCS primarily for lessons. Obviously, I'll do some work on this as well in the future. Tim Davies, Fast Performance.